Hey there, LouSagatov, Realtor builder in Arlington, Virginia. This is my listing on North Ohio Street, and it sold on the first day we went live for over asking price with great terms for the seller. Now I know there's a lot of stuff 24/7 that the sky's falling in real estate. And every time I look on my news feed, real estate is going down the tubes. So let me just kind of share with you guys what I did to make this house, to prepare this house, and to get top dollar for today's market. So when I met with the client, we looked at the house and we were talking about all the different possibilities. One of the possibilities that we looked at was, what do we do, what don't we do, and how much do we spend based on what we think the house would sell for. So the first thing that I do with this thing is I do an in-depth market analysis. And the market analysis is not going to give you a definitive sell it at, X amount of dollars. It's going to be, here's a range of what we're seeing, because right now things are moving. The market's moving and shifting all the time. So this is the range that we think we can sell this house for. Second question is, how do we get top dollar for this house? So with this client, I helped them purchase another home. And so we waited until they moved into the other home. The advantage there is now I had an open canvas to deal with or to play with and to really get this house ready. One of the things that I specialize is as a builder and knowing the building side of everything is, what's hot now, and how do I get it done, and how do I get it done at a very reasonable price so that people get a good return on investment. So we came in the house, we made a list of all the different things that had to be done. This house was in pretty good condition, but one of the things that we identified was the floors needed to be refinished. The wall, we needed to repaint the house. A freshly painted house just feels a lot different. So we put painting on the house. When we looked at the basement carpet, one of the things that we noticed with the basement carpet is there was a couple little stains. They were minor stains, but at the same time, it was enough to turn around and say, would a buyer hesitate to buy this house, because they knew they were going to have to replace the carpet. So we said, okay. We tore out the carpet, put new carpet in. We came in and we looked at all the different repairs that needed to be done. There was a number of different repairs that we needed to do. I brought my carpentry crew in here. We did all the repairs. Once the repairs were done, we came in and the painter fixed all the drywall areas to prepare it for painting. We did our painting in there, and then we refinished the floors. The floors were refinished in a light pickled oak, which gives it a very light modern look. The walls, we used a light gray that we cut in 50% so it wasn't as intense. The trim we matched the trim, so the trim color, so it would blend in with the floors and the ceiling. The other thing I did is it's the attention to detail that makes this thing really fly. I came in and we replaced all the light bulbs. Now that doesn't seem like a real big deal, light bulb's a light bulb. But it's important when you flick the lights on that all of the lighting is uniform. It's also important that when you flick the lights on, every light bulb in a chandelier or in a light fixture comes on, because it gives people, it doesn't distract people with, oh, I've got to fix that, or I wonder what else is wrong with this house. So we got the interior really ready. I got it all ready to where it needed to be ready. The final thing is we went to the outside and we repainted the front door and the front shutters. It's a minor thing, but the first thing that you see when you walk up to the house is the front door. So we repainted the front door, the shutters, and the seller came back and said, gosh, we wish we'd painted them years ago for that color. It's a great color. Anyway. So we got the house ready. Then I hired, or we hired, my client hired, one of the best stagers in Northern Virginia. Stager came in and we said, look, we want to have this very simple. We want to have a simple, clean staging. And we use staged interiors. They are phenomenal. They came in and they did a very clean, simple staging. And we staged the main level and the master bedroom. And the rest of it, we felt like we didn't need to stage for this particular house. As a matter of fact, a lot of times I don't stage the secondary bedrooms or a lower level. It depends on the product. Anyway, we staged it, took some fantastic pictures, took a 3D Matterport tour, shot some video, and put it out on the market. So, well, we did more than just put it out on the market, but we put it out on the market as a coming soon. As we're preparing the house, we did get an offer in the coming soon phase. The offer was a good offer. It just wasn't quite where we wanted it to be. So we said, no, we're not. We want to test the market a little bit. We went live on a Friday morning. Friday morning, 9 o'clock, we had a showing. And by noon on that Friday, we had a ratified contract. Contract was over asking price, and the terms were fantastic for the seller. So I think what I'm seeing is that houses that are immaculate, move-in ready, that everything's been done, that show well, that are staged, sell quickly in North Arlington. They sell quickly, and they will sell, currently they're selling for at or above asking price. If you have any questions on how to prepare your house, or you have any comments, please leave them below or subscribe to my channel. As always, look forward to talking to you, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye now.